All right, here we are under the lights, number 13 on, I think it's Thursday. I'm not sure what day it is. They all start to run together. Under the lights on Thursday night. Shells tonight. Kind of got some good work, got some good situational work in tonight. Had a lot of chain-type scrimmage situations, and I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock from the 30-yard line, need 6. Just trying to put them in some game-like situations as we get closer to the game. Had some good work in Shells out here, trying to get their legs back underneath them a little bit, because then we'll go in shorts tomorrow, and then we got the scrimmage on Saturday. So good work. I like the attitude. I like the way they're working together right now, and that's the whole thing. We just got to keep getting better. After watching the film from last night and the scrimmage, there's a lot of good things on both sides of the ball, but there wasn't consistency on either side of the ball. So we still got a long way to go. We got a lot of individuals that got to improve, and we got to improve as an offense and a defense.
A lot of time spent tonight on individual work and no pass skill. Was that to really clean up the mistakes from yesterday and move forward with refining?
A lot of teamwork apart, trying to get a lot of the corrections. When you get 60 scrimmage plays like we did last night, you know, the object's not just to get them in, the object's to learn from them. And so we had a great teaching time tonight. We went a little bit longer in practice than we have been tonight, because we had a lot of teaching time apart, where we could correct a lot of the mistakes, but then we still got a good number. Probably got about 60, 65 plays a team in as well. So it was a good night. It was a good work night. That's, like I said, it's the only way you're going to get better is get a lot of that teamwork together.
When we started fall camp, you talked about the team being in good shape, but needing to get into football shape.
Yeah.
Almost halfway through fall camp now. How good of a football shape is this team in?
They're getting there. I mean, you never really know. I mean, because you're trying to regulate the number of plays that everybody's getting, so you can make sure that you're not getting leg weary and those type of things. But we're trying to get as much work as we can. We've been rolling in 6-play series, and they keep lengthening as we get closer to the game. But so I think they've responded well to it. So we'll see as we go. But we still got 2 weeks, so we're not there yet. I mean, but you don't need to be in game shape necessarily today. You know what I mean? That's what we're working for, and the only way to get in game shape is to play the game. And so I like the way they're working right now, and we're getting better at it. And a lot of guys that have had some weight issues are starting to get better and better every day, and you're seeing them go a couple more plays into practice before they start to fatigue a little bit.
Old adage is good things come in threes. You got 3 good bits of news today. Talk about Richie, Casey, Andrew Giat, and Jeremy Graffery getting their 6th year.
No, really excited for them. And you start to understand what it's all about when you tell them and you see the excitement in their eyes. I mean, they're case studies for what the rule was made for. I'm appreciative that the NCAA has something like that in place to give a young man that's had 2 full seasons of injury an opportunity to have a hardship 6th year, and just really I'm excited for them. I'm excited for this team because they will be a valuable part of it as upperclassmen. So just excited that happened today, and I know they're really excited to have that behind them and going to be able to be out here practicing with the cloud of doubt off their head on whether or not that was going to go or not.
Again, almost halfway through camp, a lot of times when you have a coaching change and you lose a ton of people, talk about team chemistry. From what you've seen throughout camp so far, on the field, off the field, how is this team bonding together?
We're building it. We're a work in progress, and you're right, with new coaches and a lot of new players. I mean, it's not necessarily the 31 seniors that walk out, but it means 31 new players are walking in. And so there's a lot of new faces, number of high school seniors, junior college players, transfer students. So there's a lot of new faces on this team. But it's still work in progress, but they're working at it. I love the chemistry. I love the attitude right now, the way they're working together, the way they're complimenting each other. And I mean, when you're out here on the field, they're competing their tails off. But right now it's starting to come together, and we talked about one of the goals was leadership and identifying that, and I think that's a big part of bringing the team together is it's got to have leadership from within. And obviously you've got a lot of coaches that are leading their positions, and you've got a lot of players that are going to have to lead on the field, and I think they're doing a good job of it right now.